Barnaby Joyce, I was shocked today to see the tax revenue figures that have been just released. In just one single year, our government, state and federal, increased their tax take of Australians by more than 15%. And if you break it down state by state and you divide per person, you will see, big surprise, Barnaby, I know you, I'm sorry to see you standing up because you'll fall over with shock. Socialist Victoria has got the biggest tax take per capita, more than $5,600 per person, after a jump, get this, in 1 year of 28%. Now, the lockdowns really have turned this country into a big government one, hasn't it?
Well, that's what they say about socialism, isn't it? One of the big problems with the socialism is they run out of other people's money. And the other thing that's happening with this form of socialism is it's hand in hand with the Greens, which are going out of their way to make the situation worse, because if you want to make money fairly, then let businesses make money, as much money as they can. But they can't do that if they have a bevy of regulations, environment and biodiversity offsets, a power bill that's absolutely crippling and going through the roof because of their religious zeal for intermittent power as opposed to baseload power from coal-fired power stations, their desire that they won't even consider other baseload alternatives such as nuclear. This is what we see, that a socialist government that decides that they're more fascinated with constitutional change than they are with the cost of living. And and the other thing, of course, with all their pet projects, which they've got to spend money for, well, where do they find it? From you, little black duck. You're the one who has to pay for all this, and you are. And I can't see anything happening, but it's going to get worse. So, the great lies of the Labor Party. Here's the biggest lie: they were left with $1 trillion worth of debt. They say it over and over again. They were not. They were not left with $1 trillion worth of debt, but you can bet your bottom dollar it'll go through $1 trillion under them.
Look, I'm glad you raised that $1 trillion debt figure, because, of course, a great deal of that was, in fact, baked in by the spending decisions in the past of the Rudd and Gillard government. And, of course, Labor, in opposition with the Greens, resisted attempts to sort of trim a number of spending projects. So, come on, they've got to wear some of that themselves, and they're not making it any better, let me tell you that. Barnaby Joyce, thank you so much indeed for your time. I really appreciate it.